So I was doing Barque yesterday, as well as fore and aft rigging, and what's the other big ship? Snap. I just snapped when I said snap. Um, Not a clipper. The other thing. Shoot. What is it? Oh, why can I not remember this? What's the type of ship? A wind. Uh, maybe it's like back. Windjammer, yes. Okay. I was doing that like yesterday or something, but I just couldn't focus. Ironically, I'm not going to be able to focus while here because I am making coffee, which you might be able to hear starting to boil, pour over style. But anyway, bark. I know I already did a bit of this earlier, but a bark is a type of sailing vessel with three or more masts and main masts rigged square, and only the mizzen. I need to just Google that how it's pronounced. Mizzen. Oh, mizzen and main came up. Autofill. I hate when Google like autofill stuff that you really don't want it to autofill. Come on, give me sound. Mizzen. Okay, it's mizzen, the mast aft of a ship's main mast, or the lowest sail on a mizzen mast. So it's a mizzen. Mizzen. Okay. So yeah, main masts with three or more masts and main masts rigged square, and only the mizzen rigged fore and aft. Cool. Which we saw earlier is where like these are the square rigged ones, and these are fore and aft rigging. Cool. Sometimes the mizzen is only partly fore and aft rigged, bearing a square rigged sail above it. Okay, that would look interesting. Barque is entered English via French, which in turn came from the Latin barca by way of Occitan, I forget, Catalan, Spanish, or Italian. Latin barca may stem from Celtic bark or Greek baris, a team for an Egyptian boat. Um, but it's more likely, according to Oxford English Dictionary, from the Greek, or sorry, from the Celtic. Yeah. Um, Cool. I'm actually going to skip over. I know I did most of this the other day. I don't care about the etymology. Although here we will look at these ships. A three-masted bark. Okay, so square, fore and aft. Oop, there goes my coffee water. It says it's hot. Now you have to splash a little bit of water in there to waken up the beans. We'll let that sit just a second. So, oh my goodness, it's really splattering. Three-masted bark, yeah, that's a pretty boat. The U.S. revenue cutter Salmon P. Chase. Salmon, I don't know. From the 1800s. Look at all the people on it. It's such a pretty boat. I love these style boats. Three-masted bark sail plan. We've got our one square, two square, three fore and aft. Tall ship Elisa is a three-masted bark in Galveston. And Russian Sidolf at the Kantastama Harbor in Kotka, Finland, during the Tall Ships Race 2017. I don't want to see that. Tall Ships Race. Maybe I'll look up a YouTube of that later. In the 18th century, the Royal Navy used the term bark for a nondescript vessel that did not fit. Sorry, I'm filling up this coffee filter. Coffee. Okay. You have my focus again. Yeah, Royal Navy in the 1700s used the term bark for any nondescript vessel that didn't fit a usual category. So when British I can never say this word admiral admiralty 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 I don't know why I can't say that. Maybe Google's got the answer. Admiralty. Ad, Admiralty. Okay, sorry. I don't know why that's just not working in my head. Yeah, so when the British Admiralty purchased a collier for use by James Cook in exploration, she was registered as H.M. Barque Endeavour to distinguish her from another Endeavour, a sloop already in service at the time. Happened to be a full-rigged ship with a plain bluff bow and a full stern with windows. William Faulkner's Dictionary of the Marine defined bark as a general name given to small ships. It is, however, peculiarly appropriated by seamen to those which carry three masts without a mizzen topsail. A mizzen topsail. Now I know what a mizzen is now. It said aftmost sail. The sailing vessel is a tall spar or arrangement of spars erected more or less vertically on the center line. Oh, maybe it's these as well? The jibs? Okay, I'm no longer certain what anything is. The mast aft of a ship's mainmast. I'm on another tab here. The mast aft of your ship's mainmast, or the lowest sail on a mizzen mast. Okay, here we are. Here we are. While you look at that, let me re-juice my beans, my coffee beans. So yeah, we've got the jib, frontmost, staysail. Kind of helps with I'm not actually going to try to say what they do, but staysail, they're a topsail, mainsail, mizzen sail. Okay, and this is also good for main, middle, mizzen, jigger. Okay, that's not going to be useful. Sailboat rigs, we got a catboat, sloop, cutter, yawl, ketch, schooner. Who the heck is this and why? Mizzen is a person from the Hunger Games? Man, I wish I cared. Okay. So yeah, what is Faulkner saying? That it's a general name given to ships, however, is peculiarly appropriated by seamen to those which carry three masts without a mizzen topsail. So how does that fit without a mizzen topsail? If we're it confuses me so much. Mizzen topsail without a mizzen topsail. What's that mean? Is it saying like a fore and aft rigged sail as the top, or a fore and aft as, or is it saying, okay, it might be saying that some boats have, like this over here has, say, a fore and aft sail right here, and then if there's another one on top, so just it's the mizzen sail, so it's rear of aft of the main sail. I actually don't know how things work with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 masted boat, but it's like saying a sail on top of the mast right behind the main. So is the mizzen always? No, it can't always be behind the main, because on this 5-mast ship, there's the middle behind it. Whatever, ship stuff. Okay, so I'm guessing it's saying without a mizzen that has 2 sets of sails. It's just got one set of sails. Our northern mariners who are trained in the coal trade apply this distinction to a broad stern ship which carries no ornamental figure on the stem or prow. Pardon me as I re-coffee again. Cool. The UK's National Archives state that a paper document surviving from the 1500s in the Cheshire and Chester Archives and Local Study Service notes the names of Robert Ratcliffe, owner of the Barque Sunday, and 10 mariners appointed to serve under RT. I don't know what RT is. What is that? RT. RT Hahn, the Earl of Sussex. So, RT. I can't think of that. Honorable or honorary. Honorable. I don't know what RT is. This honorific. RT. Sorry, I'm on another tab. You don't need to follow me. RT honorable. The Right Honorable. The Right Honorable is an honorific style traditionally applied to certain persons and collective bodies in the UK that doesn't actually say why it would be applied. shows honor. Okay, great. Wonderful. So just say the cool guy, Earl of Sussex. Barque rig. By the end of the 18th century, the term barque, this is with RQUE, if you recall from the earlier video, there is distinction between barque with a K, with a C, and with a QUE. The term barque, QUE, sometimes, particularly in the US, spelled with a K, came to refer to any vessel with a particular type of sail plan. This particular type comprises 3 or more masts, fore and aft sails on the aftermost, not aftmost, fore and aft on the aftermost, which is the rearmost sail, a mast, and square sails on all others. So, okay, that's fair. So 3 or more masts, and square sails on all of them, but on the rearmost, it's a fore and aft sail. Barques were the workhorse of the golden age of sail in the mid 19th century, mid 1800s, as they attained passages that nearly matched full rigged ships but could operate with smaller crews. The advantage of these rigs was that they needed smaller, therefore cheaper crews than a comparable full rigged ship or rigged vessel rather, as fewer of the labor intensive square sails were used. Okay, square sails require more work than a full and aft. And the rig itself is cheaper. Conversely, the ship rig tended to be retained for training vessels, where the larger the crew, the more seamen were trained. Fair enough. Cool. Another advantage is that downwind, a barque can outperform a schooner or a barkentine, and is both easier to handle and better at going to windward than a full rigged ship, which I think windward is the direction of the wind, which I know it sounds obvious, but I'm pretty sure windward is towards the wind and leeward is away. I don't remember my nautical terms. So yeah, downwind, a barque can outperform a schooner or barkentine. Okay, because the schooners have fore and aft rigging like all over the place, I think. So maybe the square mast is just a little more. No, it looks like it has maybe one square mast and then a full fore and aft. I don't know, but it just seems like they're more substantial, more square rigs, which I guess pick up more wind. Or barkentine. We're gonna look at that whole thing later. That whole article, and it's both easier to handle and better at going to windward than a full rigged ship. Wait, maybe okay, yeah. Downwind is with the wind. Windward is against the wind. Okay, so it's better at going that way than a full rigged. I guess the fore and aft sail gives a little better. Yeah, because that's more of a shoot. Why can I not think of the word? A square mast just kind of goes perpendicular to the ship, so it's like one direction there. When a fore and aft should be able to catch crosswind a little better because it's not, exactly perpendicular with the ship there. I think. I don't know. While a full rigged ship is the best runner available, and while fore and aft rigged vessels are the best at going to windward, the barque and the barkentine are compromises, which combine in different proportions the best element of these two. Okay, that makes sense. Whether square rig, barque, barkentine, or schooner is optimal depends on the degree to which the sailing route and season can be chosen to achieve following wind. Square riggers predominated for intercontinental sailing on routes chosen. Square riggers predominated for intercontinental sailing on routes chosen for following winds. I may disappear in a quick second here. Yeah, I think I am. Okay, cheers.